should zoom out so that
Hello.
everyone can see what everyone's playing.
Yeah.
Here we are. It's us. Yeah, we're dragging in. Alteus, Bottle Monkey, we got some peeps, Nerd Masons. Hello, Nerd Masons. Nerd Masons and I chatted just the other day. We got 3 Red Dragon Inn characters here to play
yeah.
for your amusement. We were talking before the stream about Jen has new headphones, and we were talking about what music we use to test new sound devices. I had a whole
I got some fancy
list.
AKGs and yeah. Because Jeff is an audio guy, I was like, this will be a fun conversation, like kind of no matter the outcome.
You know what? Nerd Masons probably has opinions on this too. Everybody chime in, especially Nerd Masons.
Are the gambling in-out tokens useful? That depends on your game table and sort of what the play culture is during gambling. If you're having difficulty figuring out who is in and out of a round of gambling that goes kind of long, then they can be pretty useful.
Yeah.
The answer is... Oh, sorry. Yep, go ahead.
But if you're like, duh, of course you're in the round of gambling. Duh, of course you're out. You just played that card that got you out. Then you don't really need them.
So as you're seeing in the comments already, Salteus, like there's a wide variety of opinions on them. We sell quite a few of these, so some people do find them useful. I personally don't use them.
Now,
but a lot of people do.
They're gorgeous. They're just so nice.
They are fancy and cool and nice, and there's value there. But yeah, you're correct that if they were necessary to play the game, we would have put them in the game. You know what I mean? Like so. They are not strictly necessary. They're a quality of life thing that may or may not be for you and your group.
I mean, if Jeff and I did all of our playtesting in physical meat space, we would probably have a button to mark whose turn it is, because we'll have an extremely long, like, just flurry of card interactions, and then a discussion about how that should actually play out. And then forget whose turn it is.
We had this happen just today, in fact. A typical kind of response to a response kind of thing. And they were like, oh, wait, is this a rules hole? Oh, yes. Crap. And then we talked for 20 minutes about, okay, what about this scenario? Okay, how does that work with this already existing character? And et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
What about this other one? Are these two things similar or different?
Turns out there's a lot of characters.
Yes.
We got Chris Hollywood. We got everybody. In Control seems the best token, says KW107. Again, a lot of people like them, but it's up to the play group because I don't use that one either. However, Nerd Mason says the second printing Tails extras are also very nice. Good. Glad you like them. We got all of that out the door finally.
My copy of Positano's showing up next Monday.
Apparently, Bottle's copy is showing up tomorrow. Yes, get your... and pretty soon, probably, I don't know, in a week or week and a half, will be the announcement of, hey, if you don't have your Tails stuff yet, tell us. So if you still don't have your Tails stuff, be patient. Some of them are still moving. Don't worry.
Yep. Tails a much bigger and more difficult project to fulfill because, like, one, there's a lot more people, but two, there's so much more pick and pack.
Yeah.
So much more stuff.
Like Positano is basically 3 things. It's Positano, it's the 5 to 6 player expansion, it's the Wooden Cliff side.
And an order of magnitude fewer backers.
Yes.
Right. But yeah, I mean I already mentioned that it's a smaller project, but Yep. All right. Well, I fished around to see if I could get a better action, and I didn't.
Did you remember to draw your arrow at the start of the turn?
No, but then I read my thing, and then went, okay, well, I will randomly discard a card from this hand to the top of my, character deck,
Sure.
and then draw a quiver, and that's basically random and equivalent, and it's all good.
When Piper goes first, it's even better for her because she starts with an arrow and gets an arrow.
Yeah, that was my actual implication. You should have 2 in your hand at the moment.
Oh, during my discard and draw phase, my first draw comes from my quiver. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in that case...
Let's see. Yeah, metal is good. Coins of the world? Coins of the world.
Those are strictly necessary for proper play of the Red Dragon Inn.
Yes.
Everybody go buy one. I just before this stream, I sent an email off to Campaign Coins, seeing what the prices look like right now, because as you probably heard earlier this week, the tariffs are back down to 40%, and while it's a little sad that we're all popping the champagne at 40%, it's better than it was a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
And so
it's,
I'm still going to stick with what we said last week on the stream, which is that the coins are still a low enough margin thing that they might still have to go away, but we're looking into it, and if we can eke out a bit of profit from them, we'll probably keep them in stock.
So Zakan, we're gonna have a harrow here.
Oh, it's harrowing.
It's harrowing.
We each lose a fortitude and draw a card. Or wait, no, you draw an arrow, but we each lose a fortitude. Okay.
But we each lose a fortitude. Then I'm gonna Caro. Except I'm gonna Caro Dimly over here.
Yeah.
Dimly, that's me.
I'm going to take a moment to look at my hand. I had a thing that said reduce fortitude loss by exactly 1, so I'm going to go ahead and play that.
Yeah, hit it.
I am gonna pay you for the Caro.
All right.
And not heal at all because I'm already full.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm just going to hold this in my hand. Call that good for now. Gonna bring some additional drinks right away.
Yay!
And you know what? I know that Zakan over here really likes drinks. So make sure he's well supplied.
Yeah!
I passed the turn, but I didn't drink.
Oh, we go straight for the exciting one.
So we at the beginning of this game, we were picking the drink deck to use, and we're like, oh, let's use 5. Wait, doesn't that have a weird card in it that might be weird? And yeah, it's this one.
That we were always like, dang it, RDI 5 has this drink, and we always forget. It's It's
a very expensive ale.
It's a very expensive ale. Let's go. Chaos option. Oh, I don't like this.
Ah!
Boned.
Whew.
But see, this is how all the games have gone recently. Some player takes an early big hit, and then everybody ignores them for the whole game, and then they sometimes win.
Yeah, even when it's 1v1, Sam versus Jeff. Somehow.
All right. 6 alcohol content. Here I go.
Ouch. At least you get to order 2 drinks for somebody.
Any players, I'm going to take that as...
Not yourself.
Well...
I mean, you could. You shouldn't.
Technically, you could with that card.
Technically, I only care that I want to divide the pain.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
We're doing that. We're doing that. We're drawing 3. We're going with the old wrist wrestling on Zakan over here.
Yay! Why is everyone picking
Dwarven
on me?
wrist wrestling.
Yeah,
because she just took a 6. What are you talking about?
I gotta play the table. Gotta politic.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh. I mean, yay!
Anybody? Piper ignores events. Does Piper care?
I'm here for it.
Given that Piper can't ignore a drink, apparently.
What event is this? Oh,
Around the house.
Nope. I'm here. I'm ready.
Yeah,
Ooh, Tiny says
Tiny
Piper
is
only
correct.
events if it affects her fortitude. Really? I thought Piper also had a general ignore, but apparently not. Also, Tiny, we missed you last week. You had you weren't here for your half point.
Here, I'll temporarily put up the last week's top so that there's proof.
Okay, we all get a dirty dishwater and
Dirty
hooray.
dishwater? That doesn't say alcohol.
Sure doesn't.
But I demand
Drunken
gonna-
master.
That's not going to help you manipulate your key.
I ordered alcohol. I'm gonna sip. So drunken chi 1. I'm gonna get rid of this card and this card and this card. And I'm gonna draw 5 new cards. They're gonna be the best cards ever. Curiouser and Curiouser.
Oh, Tiny was busy going to a wedding last week.
Very good.
That
Very good.
sounds like a very good reason to not show up for the stream.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna take another
Fine,
sip.
I see your priorities, I guess.
And we're just gonna go ahead and fire this off right now. Outside noisy, inside empty.
Increase here
Just
for 2.
Yep, just get back the bits. That is my best action today. Piper needs drinks. I get a drink. I'm the most oh yay!
Dimly.
Game, everybody.
Dimly.
That resolves. I accidentally spill my drink.
Oopsie.
So I'll gain a
1.
drunken chi and reduce it by 1.
Take 1.
Boom.
And then a drunken chi.
And then I will optionally gain an additional drunken chi. Thanks, Dimly. You're helping me out here.
You're drunken welcome. So, okay, chat's talking about Zakan. So, to be clear, the Drunken Master is a hard character for everyone to play, with the possible exception of its creator, Sam Waller. Okay,
Some Sam characters are more Sam characters than others.
Yes.
So Piper, Zakan, very much. You need to know the 2 or 3 really important drunken chi cards and play toward them.
Yes.
And so yeah, Zakan is a character where you kind of need to know the deck. So think of it like Fiona. Now, a lot of people say, "Oh, the old characters aren't as good." Well, if you play Fiona and you specifically build your entire game around Belt of Liquid Courage, you will do extremely well. Zakan is kind of like that. He's got these, 2 or 3 cards that if you build a strategy around them, you're going to do good. And if you're just kind of tossing cards to the wind, you won't do so good.
Zakan's a TCG player's character deck. And by that I mean a suicidal TCG player's character deck who likes to ride the lightning.
And yes, riding the lightning is a good way to put it. And Mass Keaton said, "Just seems cool character. Just seems dangerous." Yes,
Yes,
yes, it is
accurate description.
So, by the way, a lot of people forget something important about Zakan, which is at any time you can discard 2 cards to reduce your drunken chi.
Yep.
So when you're playing Zakan, remember that.
Remember.
Anyway, sorry.
How
It's
to
Jen's
yak.
So I played the quick draw holster to draw an arrow card.
Ah.
Yep. And
Yeah.
it's time
And
for the
then pew
pay.
pew pew pew
Pew pew pew pew.
pew 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 pew.
Yep. So I'm gonna Unfairrow
Ah!
Zakan over here.
That's not good.
But it burns the table, so I got to pay gold to the end.
I dodge.
Oh, but you dodge. I'm in fact going to use gold from the inn to pay gold to the inn rather than
And
my
draw
own
a
set.
card while you're at it.
Draw an arrow card.
An arrow card.
Oh man, Piper's totally broken.
Piper's totally broken.
Stupid.
Yeah. Nice.
You just
Sultana said the whole stream is blurry because I got my eyes dilated from my first pair of glasses as well.
Oh, there you
Good
go.
luck with it. Jen was blurry when we first got on Discord. For some reason, Jen's camera wouldn't focus. It was kind of weird.
It was set on pet mode.
Yeah, I guess.
It was looking only for cats.
Shero.
Just like me, really.
Maybe Sam can dilate the stream.
I like the stream so it matches the blurriness. Yeah, actually, maybe there's a way we can just exactly compensate there. So yeah.
Yep. And then I'm gonna play an Unfairrow. Each other player loses a fortitude.
Oh yay!
Yeah.
I'm another player.
You sure are.
By the way, Tiny, there's last week's overlay. Ow.
Yep. Bloink.
See? You're right there. right there. Boom.
Yeah.
Proof. Take a screenshot, and then there's a pic, because it happened.
Or just go, watch last week's stream.
That too. That works too.
Yep. And now I ordered a drink, and now I drink
What are you drinking?
holy water. Okay.
Oh, well,
That's
the
fine.
drink deck giveth, and the drink deck taketh away. This time in reverse for you.
I guess that's how it is.
This, and draw 4, and then this, and how's this? Do I care about this? Do I care about that? You know what? Let's look at these here things here. Look at these here things here. This is super risky, chat. Gambling I'm in for the quick draw bar stool.
Quick draw bar stool. I too shall ante.
Piper.
Piper was answering questions in the chat.
Oh yeah, streaming on YouTube. There's 2 separate chats. I think there is. If you care, I mean, streamers do that all the time. With I think there is software that will unify the chats, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Yeah.
We should ask our friends over at Second Wind. They would probably know all this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass on this. Piper, gambling or cheating card? Correct, Keaton. You should log your convention stuff.
Yes, log the stuff.
Yes, do it.
Keaton apparently ran some events at a con last weekend, so yes, do that.
Yeah, I don't feel like deciding.
I mean, if you pass, I just get the stuff.
That's true. Well, here we go. Gambling I'm in.
Gambling I'm into dimly.
I knew
Pass.
you were into dimly.
Well, I feel obligated, but I'm actually okay with dimly not getting the bar stool. Pass.
All right, then.
Okay, yeah,
I allow Piper to get violence.
Kind
Right.
of interesting play choice, because if I play the quick draw, well, I can only play the quick draw barstool as my action. So
Yeah. I mean, eventually
That
you'll not
keeps
have you'll run out of free arrows.
right, exactly. I'll have to start scrounging them up.
I'm gonna see what happens if I ignore this.
You successfully ignore it and you tip the wench.
I am fine with tipping the winch. Woohoo! See, we play so much 2-player to test new Red Dragon Inn characters that when I'm playing multiplayer with 2 extra gold, I'm like, oh man, I'm rich. I'm used to being in paranoid 8 gold mode.
Uh-oh.
Now you feel like a big spender.
Right.
My hand's quite bad now.
Uh-oh.
Why
Sounds tough.
why did Jeff must have thought because Like, he would have just windmill slammed the winning hand. So, therefore, the only gambling card in Jeff's hand must be an I raise, so I gamble! I require... Talisman of Liquid Courage is a non-bow with myself, but that's not too bad, because it's still the Talisman of Liquid Courage.
Oh yeah, I just realized that. This really good prize is kind of bad for you, and this kind of good prize is really bad for you. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, but
They're still quite good for both of them.
ignoring an event seems like a good thing, because the only event so far was the Ambrosia. So we got 1 gold,
All
we got 2
right,
gold.
Jen,
Dimly.
Auntie, my auntie, and then it's Piper's turn.
Piper.
Pass.
Dimly.
Pass.
All right. I'm rich.
Little
I
man.
can avoid an event. Hooray. Dimly gets a drink. I get a drink. Oh, well. Well, huzzah. We consume
All right,
it.
guys.
Boring.
One.
Behold. Oh, he left.
Ah,
He left.
was there and now gone.
There was a cat. He
was a brief
he was trying
cat
to
cam.
convince me to come downstairs to toss kibbles at him one single kibble bit at a time.
Jen has
I think
legs.
that's it's true. But no feet. For all of the people who need to know that or not. I'm just like all of the people in Signalis, no feet.
Yeah.
Lordy.
Or a tiger claw enforcer in Cyberpunk.
Oh,
Replacing
man.
your
It
feet
sounds-
with like points. like just sharp,
Boink.
stabby, stiletto, only the heel bits. I think those are supposed to be cat paws. But
I sure couldn't tell you.
yeah.
All right. Shut the hell up. There we go.
My God, Blueprints is so good. It's so good, and I can't say anything
Yeah.
about it.
I still gotta get that. I'm seeing. I got sucked into a weird little RTS called Diplomacy is Not an Option. Have any of you heard of this
Oh,
one?
I've seen that. I've seen that on Steam.
Yep, it's pretty good. But it's it's odd.
Yep. And now I
But
quick
yes,
draw.
Ooh, Tiny has quote unquote pretty much finished Blueprints.
Ooh.
Good.
Ooh, nice. I'm gonna quick star a bit, but dimly. 3 fortitude, and I pay 1 gold to be in.
Uh-oh.
Yep, helmet.
It's
There's
the helmet.
There's my one fortitude that I'm gonna be sad when Zakan like fireballs me for 6 or whatever the F it is.
I mean, 3 is still pretty decent
Yeah.
value. I don't think that you lost anything. I don't think that's a misplay.
I'm
you
only
know?
halfway
Monkey
to
said,
the
thought you said
fireball for
blueprints. Yes, that's the point of that name, Bob.
free. Yes.
That's the joke.
That's
That's
the
the
joke.
joke.
Shot of rum. I drink it.
You do. Wow, this drink
Delicious.
deck's been... it did that really
What?
awful thing to Piper at the start of the game. And then it was like, you know what?
Ooh.
And now Piper's gonna win.
Let's-
We've had a lot of games like that in playtest recently, where with me and Sam, where one of us just gets absolutely elbowed in the face in the early game, and then the game ends up pretty even, actually. So
Yep. I have a friend who's very into Adler from Signalis. Oh my goodness. Well, there's no accounting for taste.
Sick
now
burn.
what I do is everybody pay me.
Pay you a gold? What are you afraid of? You afraid of losing all your money?
Pay you a gold.
I'm paying
All right,
gold.
well, I pay you gold. You know, he's a dwarf. He knows what to do with it. It's fine.
I'm dimly mofos. Don't forget the dimly. Okay, here's this, and here's this, and here's this.
Oh my.
And here's
Oh,
this. Ignore.
Oh, look at you, Dimly. Look at you, Dimly. Yeah.
Look at dimly doing dimly things.
Look at Dimly doing the thing. Look at Dimly looking at bearded lasses.
Igella.
It's Igella, Proto Igella.
That's Proto Igella. That's where we got the idea for Igella, because we wanted to actually put this bearded lass in a character, and she ends up sort of looking like this person in this art.
I mean, this is like Igella outside of work gear.
And or like people change their hairstyles sometimes. It's cool. Like a koala to a hot man tree.
What?
Oh God. Yep. My IQ went down. Brackets positive. It's fun sometimes.
Hey, Dimly, catch! And I am drunk enough.
More drunken tree. You are drunk enough, and you know that I played my one ignore, so I take 3.
All right, good. We got that out of the way. Everything is right with the world. I order additional drinks with gold from the inn. Got this while being drunk. Possibly working for a goblin.
We stopped working. Oh yeah. That's a good callback there. We stopped doing that series of. Maybe we should try that series again. We did the early characters all have this series of like, I got this gold while playing the town square, while doing this, while doing that. And with Zakan, we just wanted the joke of him not remembering.
I'm going to drink this. I'm going to drink this. This is fine.
Okay.
One, extra one. End turn.
Being dumb is just like being drunk, says Tiny. Yeah, that's kind of true. As I get older and dumber, and it feels like I'm kind of like.
Oh, all right, guys.
Oh,
here it is.
Oh!
An additional cat, a new cat.
A new cat.
Blue.
And by new cat, we mean new to the one that isn't frequent to the stream, not one that is new to the house.
Yes. So this guy basically only comes upstairs to start shit. And because he's like, oh, it's time for you to give me treats, Jen. Meow, meow, meow. But I'll pick a fight with Jan while I'm here. Yep. So right now he's trying to get into what we call the no-no closet.
Not the no-no closet.
Cat sounds like a little turd.
he's a soft, fluffy boy who typically is just a very sleepy, pettable cat.
There you go.
But he has his downsides.
Wow, you got 4 arrows.
I got 4 arrows.
Yeah, that's what a quick draw bar stool will do for you, I suppose.
I didn't spend any last turn.
Yeah,
and I wanted to discard a card, and my first draw has to be from my quiver.
Not so good.
You got the arrows.
So
good. Problems.
My mom
lets you have 4 arrows.
What my mom doesn't know won't hurt me, or my arrows will fly.
It is important to note that you can also just discard arrows during the discard and draw phase.
Yeah, not maledictions.
Damn, that's smart. That would have been smart, but my IQ has been lowered.
Would you like to? All of the ones that say catch a cheater.
Oh God,
this is all Tiny's fault.
Come on.
Tiny lowered Jen's IQ, and so Tiny's going to lose their half point. Makes dumb mistakes.
Yep.
Did you ever get a chance to look into the Melvin runes? Remind us the question. Like, are they going to be available? The question was, are they going to be available on the web store, right? And if so, that's a Jen question.
Those are.
So Jen, I would like to point out that you basically now just discarded and drew, and then discarded and drew.
Incorrect. I played this.
Yeah.
Oh, played it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
It's all right.
The question from last week regarding the Melvin runes are: when will they be available on the shop? Has it been the calendar year?
Yeah. Once Listen, Salteus, once I have a gap in the mountainous platter, not plate, platter of stuff that I've got to do,
So
I'll figure
here's
that
the
out. I'll write
thing.
it in.
Here's the thing, Salteus. Right now, so we got a lot of Kickstarter fulfillment happening, and Jen's in charge of anybody who like has a damaged box or whatever. And then yes, Bottle Monkey is pointing out the other reason. This is the time of year where we have to get all of the I's dotted and T's crossed for
so
Gen Con.
We've got three Kickstarters in the fulfillment and solving fulfillment project stage. I'm planning 2 conventions. I'm making a how to play video. And then
we're gonna
typing another how to play video.
Here, in order to be nice to Jen, I'm gonna go to my own notes and say, look into when Melvin runes should go on website.
Like this week or next week would be fully appropriate. I've already checked. Like Salteus is correct. Salteus looked at a calendar before asking the question, which is like, I salute you, sir. Almost nobody does any of the research.
Okay, then I'm adding to my note and how to set them up. Because yes, this may be something that I can do to
hell yeah.
To Jen.
Yeah.
Mass Keaton, I salute you too. Good job. But yeah, now I'm Unfairrowing up.
This says
yes,
up to
we
2.
each take 2.
You just picking Jeff?
No.
Dimly and dimly again.
Dimly and dimly again. I am a drunken acrobat.
Very well.
I don't do crap because I already played my one doing crap.
All right. Well,
keep those arrows coming. Pew pew pew.
I'm gonna give myself a gold from the inn.
All right, free gold.
Million arrow.
Yeah,
I love that one.
It's purdy.
And then Dimly and I are gonna sparrow.
Ooh.
Fine.
And
the arrows coming. Pew pew pew. Oh wow,
Nope,
okay.
that's
keeping 2 in the pocket.
That's the deal. 2 in the pocket. And then I order a drink. Who do I order for?
Shut up,
the guy
Sam.
who likes drinks some.
Oh God!
Why?
It's so rude.
I can impale rub this one.
Yeah, partial mitigation.
Yeah. Better than nothing. I take it.
Correct.
It's substantially better than nothing.
Yes.
Okay, Zakan, tip the wedge.
I shall.
This goes here. This goes here.
Insert comments about how great the serving staff are, etc., etc.
Agreed.
Okay, short jokes on Zakan.
But you are.
Short jokes. You don't have to point it out, you bastard.
You don't have to make it funny. It's not funny to be short. Except when it is.
Because I'm a dwarf doesn't mean I'm dwarfy. Oh, wait.
You're dwarf foot tall.
Money, gold money.
You can't dwarf my personality.
Whoa!
Whoa.
You can't take the dwarf from me.
Yep.
Oh, for God's sake. Great, I do this.
Golden stout.
Oh, the gold violence.
So much gold violence.
4 cards. Hey, Papa.
What?
An empty mug holds no water. 2 AC.
I hate it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yum.
Yum, delicious. Wench, bring some drinks for my friends, and I got this gold while also being drunk.
Saltea says, I like all the dwarfs, especially the storyteller. So Warthorn was, it is the most themiest theme deck we've ever made, really. Like, Like the effects, mechanically he's kind of the same as other decks that came before, but he's just so like, let me tell you a story and we'll all drink and get drunk and you can listen to me ramble on for an hour. Yeah, it was fun.
I'm consuming this Wizard's Brew.
You sure are.
Because zeros that are still affecting my alcohol content are fantastic. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 extra, 1, 2. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're at 5 drunken chi.
Oh man. All right, my first turn. Me and hand in hand. 5 cards. I can draw 2. Boom.
Warthorn come with the RDI. Did the RDI come with Warthorn? Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Chris is selling games for us in the chat. Nice. Thanks, Chris.
He's warming up. He's warming up for Gen Con.
He's doing God's work.
Yep. Love it.
So,
keep it up.
So for those of you watching, on YouTube, somebody in the chat asked which set Piper's in, and people said Piper versus Riptonarl, which is one of the 2 character sets. And Chris said it's on their website right now, I believe, ready to go to a good home. And so we're gonna have to send Chris a kickback under the table here.
Yeah. All right. Frighteningly impressive marksmanship. Each other player pays me a gold.
I do so.
Yeah. Give me all your money.
Dwarf better have your money.
Dwarf better have my money.
This is a fun art.
Gurky's face is great. Very
anime.
That again.
That's an anime face right there.
100%. Lydale with a chaser of drinking contest.
Yeah.
I accept.
My favorite part is that Wrenches is the only apple not moving off of the head because it's stabbed onto his head horn.
Yep.
Mass Keaton, by the way, Mass Keaton is now saying, "I'll pick it up at Gen Con, so they have less to carry back." We don't actually do the smaller allies sets at Gen Con, with the exception of Pookie, because what happens with the smaller sets is when we bring them all, we sell like 3 copies of each.
Yeah.
And we brought a case, which is typically like 24 of them, and we sell like 3 or 4, and it's like, well, F.
Yeah.
So,
And also it tends to scare the noobs.
Yeah.
Well, even 9 base sets at this point is actually enough to scare the noobs. This is a common question / borderline problem that we get at cons, which is like they see the game, they think it might be good for them, they think of maybe buying it, but they're just overwhelmed by how much of it there is, and now I have to sneeze.
Go for it. Yeah. I mean, I find that a lot of people get through are each of these a base game and an expansion? You go, yeah, you can start anywhere you want, mix and match, yada yada. And then they're like, what are these little boxes? And then like mid-explanation, they're just like walking away without saying goodbye.
Excuse me. I probably should have muted myself first. Sorry. Grumpy. Are you saying I'm grumpy?
I
drunken
am.
guy? Drunken guy?
You're so grumpy. I take 2.
Rude.
Gesundheit.
I got a problem now. All right. I'm gonna do this and this. I don't know if I'm sick or if it's allergies or what, but I've had like this slight buzz in my nose for days now. To the point where the inside of my nose actually slightly hurts.
I did errands earlier today, and like there was enough tree jizz on the car, and I was like, I want to rinse cycle on the windshield. There we go.
Yeah. Trees have been chiseling all over my car too. Anyway, I'm taking 2 and drawing 2.
Woo! That's a way to break the kittens today.
Whoops. Sorry, everybody. Hide your kids.
All right, I'm gonna mute and see if blowing my nose helps, which it probably won't. Be right back.
You see what he did there? Now I gotta wait for him to come back because I am 100% fireballing.
Uh-oh.
I'm still here. I'm just off to the side.
Let's see, it's what, half rounded down? So, 1, 2,
Jeff has
3,
legs.
4.
Often it has been said that Jeff has 2 legs.
How do you know? You didn't see the legs. Maybe he's on wheels.
I mean, Bottled Monkey has definitely seen the legs before.
Oh, okay.
Well, Monkey can confirm that I have legs.
I'm doing a Monk's Fireball for 3.
Each
I'm
other
gonna
player
target
loses.
practice that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's see.
Not exactly sure how you shoot a fireball with an arrow, but I believe it.
If anybody can do it, it's Piper. She's got a specialty arrow just for it. Just for fireball.
3, right?
Yep.
Okay, I take 3. I hit you back for 2.
Oh, but the me.
But you shouldn't have.
That's the me. Yeah, I take 2. 1, 2.
Chris, we don't hide characters everywhere. Oh my God, you're gonna make people bring out the pitchforks. Chris is saying that there you can get Red Dragon in characters in other games like Battle for Greatport, and it was like
We also sell a pet rock that comes with an extra character.
That said, I do agree with Bottled Monkey. I effing love Kronos. Yes, he is a vanilla character, but a really, really good one and a really, really interesting one.
If you want to see other interesting vanilla characters, have I got some in store for you? Oh,
join the playtest group, etc., etc., etc.
But I don't wanna. I'll play the better Drink Ignore now.
Oh, look at that! He did the thing that he always does.
Mm-hmm.
It works about half the time. I get away with the better Drink Ignore. I gain 1
My
drink
play was still correct.
Yes, 100%. There's no world where you let someone just get away, where Dimly lets someone get away with the Dragon Breath Ale Ignore. There are worlds where the other players at the table let Dimly get away with the Dragon Breath Ignore because that's the least he can do with the Dragon Breath Ale.
This is. Chris is angling for a staff job for, director of sales. Let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw in this Piper vs. Ripsnarl here for you, and these 2 promo cards. What do you say now?
For the hot promotional price of $25. Red hot.
I can do the voice acting, says Chris. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Have I got a deal for you?
Yep.
He goes over to Bottled Monkey in the audience and says, "No, you, sir, we've never met before, have we?" And Bottled Monkey goes, "No, we have not."
No, sir.
No, sir, you're a stranger.
Wow, I love it.
Oh, lordy.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to patwang.
Betwang. Yeah. Is me?
It's you.
Is me. I take 2. 1, 2.
Yeah, and then I order Dimly a drink.
Bottled Monkey's doing the bit. No, never seen this person before in my life. What is this amazing product you're selling? Meanwhile, they're both wearing Slugfest game shirts.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that's not
Chopping
good.
Stances here. Holy cow,
Hey.
Choppy! It's been a while.
Yeah.
Hello, Choppy.
Get twanged,
Get-
nerd.
Wang nerd.
Oh, so good.
Man, can we retroactively change one of our cards to that?
No, but we often want to.
Get twanged, nerd.
We put a lot of work into trying to make sure that the jokes on the cards are the best we can get, and
And then some
we
slip
do.
through.
And then some
And then-
man, comedy's hard.
Like when
Drink up,
someone
Piper.
when
Oh.
someone asks like, wait,
Buttocks.
what? Oh. When
Drink
somebody
up,
asked
yo.
us, shouldn't Greppa have been a troll? I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
What?
totally should have.
Oh.
Like a pygmy troll or something? I don't know.
I don't know. But
I don't
like
know.
No, just she's trolling everybody. But no, so the reason she wasn't is because she was one of the characters, and you're going to see more of them coming up. By the way, but one of the characters that were designed art first.
Yes.
Like we talked to a few of our artists and said, "Hey, just draw some adventurers," and we looked at them and saw what struck our fancy. And
Draw some folks that you'd like to draw. Because if we pick them, guess what you're doing for the next couple of months?
yeah. Do I do this or do I keep that?
Oh, if
I
you
keep
show me
it.
your hand, I can help you choose.
Shut up.
Drawing?
Oh, for balls' sake. Do I do that? I do not. I do not do that. When does Gen Con end? Never heard of it until recently. Gen Con this year is from July 30th to August 2nd, I believe.
Something like that. August 3rd?
Yeah.
We had a
Oh, yeah. Let me
It's
hop
We had a
July
meeting about that just a few days
31st to August
July
3rd.
30. Yep.
We set
Yep.
up on July 30th.
Yep. So let's see. I'm going to skip to order a drink because there's only one drink left because I do this and now we all have to pay and dwarves always have money for that, and then I'm gonna drink. Oh, this shuffles.
What state? It's in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Yep.
Yes.
I am going to.
What are you going to do?
But believe it or not,
I'm going
you
to
can learn more
draw-
at GenCon.com.
Curse is doing another pitch in the. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna draw the counter spell.
Oh, that's
With
that's
this-
not good.
Healy McHealington.
I gotta not allow that.
You have to not allow that.
Now I
that
get to
goes
have
like
it.
This probably I might give it to Pepper,
Except-
though.
Except Piper's quite healthy.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm giving it to Piper and see if I can draw the counter spell from there.
Yeah.
And then I'm giving it to Piper again. And TS to all y'all. Because I'm dimly mullers.
Shit. Well, all right then.
Taunting
Very well.
is optional. But
Taunt
not
is
today.
optional. Taunt is always optional.
Taunt is always optional, although you might do it anytime.
Yeah, we're just gonna dump all this stuff. Okay, 7 cards. Let's go.
It'd be very sad if Sam now pulls us out because I decided to fire the Eye of Sauron at Piper.
Ooh, this is a hand of cards.
Dimly the dwarf. Nice. I don't know what you're talking about. We've never heard of that similarly named dwarf from a famous story.
Gambling, I'm in. Who's in? Who's out? Gimli's in.
I'm in.
Piper's in. All right, Piper.
I pass.
Pass.
Gimli. Yay! Oh, that's very good for me.
Yeah,
Oh, that buys
yeah,
me
yeah.
so much gap. Please flip a Dragon Breath Ale now.
Yeah.
Prizes.
Oh, we didn't even. Oh, this isn't even counterable. God.
DBA? Power Ale. Okay.
You gain 1 fortitude and then do stuff.
And gain 3 fortitude. Talisman.
What? No, I'm counting the talisman. The first 3. So this now says
Oh yeah.
gain 2, lose 1.
Yeah. Draw 3 cards, then discard 2, and I can't take game actions in between discard and draw. Yeah.
Chris, Chris asks, yes or no, or you can't say, will there be future drinks that exceed 5 alcohol on its own? We don't know. Like,
Yeah, we've had this
Jen
question
said probably not.
before.
Yeah. Jen said probably not, and that's probably true. But whatever. Why? I actually don't really get why people have such a thing
fascination
for
with the
that.
even bigger drinks.
I don't know.
I think it's just the majesty of it.
Right.
What if a 6 alcohol content drink?
So you got to remember that for every gamer, for every Red Dragon Inn fan style gamer for whom those drinks are like, oh, big moment at the table, there's another kind of gamer, some of whom play the Red Dragon Inn, for whom that is a I'm never playing this again moment. Yeah. So we have to keep that in mind.
Also, we've got we do have drinks that technically hit that hard, but they're otherwise cool, like Grimdark Ale, which is one of my favorite weirdo drinks.
Matt calls the week says yeah, well, we have to keep track of people liking our game so that we can keep selling it.
We can sell games to the week, though, Notable Joe.
Right. The week might still buy.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna arrow ring dimly.
Tang. Yeah. I take one.
And then
I take one.
Yep.
Yeah, that's bad. But before you do anything else, I take one, and then I introduce you to my fist. So you want to fight? Oh, okay.
Wow, didn't even let it hit the table. Damn.
I was prepared.
Be prepared.
Yep, and then Dimly gets an ale row.
Ale row
for one, and then give me a drink. Yep. So Buttlebugby says anything with a chase can get up to 10 plus. Yes, but I mean that's less likely. Like if there's a single 6 in the deck, you're gonna hit that, right? Pretty much every time. Whereas the chaser chain is less likely.
Come on, Kitsman, you can do it. Yes. All right. After the buy a drink phase is the drink phase.
So you ordered me a drink. Sorry, you ordered me a drink because of the ale row. Did you order someone a drink for the turn? That was over here?
I just gave... Great. Yes.
Great. Cool.
Yep.
Oh, I got the next time an event would affect me, it's fired.
There it is. Wait, the challenge... Oh, yeah. Each player may pay you a gold. Yes.
So, and even though Jen may choose to refuse the challenge...
Yeah.
It still could have affected me.
Yeah. Once an event has started resolving, you can't do anything to it anymore. So
I am not up to the challenge.
That is a fair answer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Instead, drinking contest. No.
Them's would be funny. That would be a real yuckle yo.
It'd be a fun, exciting time.
I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna make Sam win.
You never miss a shot.
That seems entirely reasonable.
There we go.
Okay, I'm getting rid of this because I only have 3 gold. I draw 6. I do this. I play. You saying I'm grumpy on Zakan?
I reduce the forward 2 lost by 1. Dink.
That's lame.
It is a lame card.
At least I did something. Okay, then we do this. No, this right here.
That's fair.
And this right here.
Oh.
And this. It's hard, chat.
That's a tricky card for
5. Gap is 5. You played Monk's Fireball. You have we've got Piper. See, against a normal character, I'd be like, nah, I take this. Against these two, I might have to ignore this one. That's super gross. I ignore a 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
That resolves.
Super gross.
I gotta wench it. I have to wench it. I had to
Really?
check.
Ugh.
I have one
'cause
card left in my deck.
We're both about to reshuffle, which is why we're being a little fast and loose with the good cards.
You're trying to spend your gas because you know you're going to get some unless you draw.
I take the 1.
That's right, you do. Get rid of this winning hand. These other cards are great. I keep them all. 1, flip, shuffle, 3. And, of course, I draw I Don't Think So and Wench. It's the best.
Yeah, that's how it works.
That is. Oh, no.
Yeah, you
That's
just say it
sometimes
and
how it
then
works.
it happens. I mean,
It is sometimes how it works. Oh, for God's sake.
Pop. This is a
What'd you
2
spend?
damage
3?
Monk's Fireball.
How many damage?
2.
2.
Not 3.
2.
I take 2 because dimly.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, I dodge it. Elsewhere.
Ah, yes. Classic.
Love this card.
Easiest card
Dang
ever.
it. I forgot to account for the fact that you've drawn your entire quiver and therefore had yet one more Fort Ignore.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have a drink.
Go for it.
I'm gonna drink. It's
Oh,
a
for
shot
God's
of rum.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered right now.
I think I should drink it. No, I should reduce it to 0 and gain a drunken chi.
That resolves.
Yep.
Dink. Boom.
Whoa.
All right, what's
I'm
coming
in a
up
situation
next?
here. I'm in a situation here where I might be able to king make, but probably can't win. Oh, right. You don't get the quiver back. Right.
Correct.
Yep.
Right.
She has to.
Yeah, Piper's one of the few characters where their supplementary deck does not immediately refresh itself.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, I don't think it has
think
any
she's
automatic
the
form of refreshment. Yeah.
I'm sure chat will correct me when I didn't think of the
Oh
one
my
other
God,
character that
okay.
does this.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to warn Zakan that yes, they are razor sharp.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How sharp are they? Razor?
Razor sharp.
That's
You have to
a.
deal 1 fortitude to you, even though you're basically just playing around with them like they're toys or something.
Yeah, I just dump my fist into there. Like, that's how you eat crackers, right? Bowl of chips, you just dive your whole hand.
It's just drinking, you're not paying attention.
Reaming around in there.
You gotta touch every chip.
Yep. You gotta really do it.
But yes, I take the 1. Go ahead and would you tutor back?
Do I have to show you?
I mean,
It's out of a public zone, so yes. Sorry.
Bam.
oh yeah,
yeah.
the thing that kills us both.
Yeah. Good
That's fair.
call.
Yep.
Pharaoh.
It is
For
quite
now,
fair that
though.
you chose that arrow.
Yep. Let's see.
The best chips are always at the bottom, says Monkey.
Yep.
They have the sprinklings from all the chips on top of them.
All right. This resolves.
Wow.
Unless Dimly makes it extra special.
No, unfortunately. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow. Okay,
congrats.
I gotta get rid
real
of
life
this. Gotta
water.
get rid of this. I gotta get rid of this. Do I? No, I can't. I gotta do this. Say this and this and this and ugh. Is there any value to that play?
Gambling, I'm
I
in.
don't think so.
I mean, there is a Healy drink.
I'm gonna grumpy Zakan again.
Oh no. Yep. 1-2. Not dead.
Yay. Okay. Then we're gonna order a drink like this. We're gonna drink. It's rice wine.
Uh-oh.
Huh. Huh. Okay. Oh, how does this go?
That's a good question.
I do that, then I have to do that. Okay, I'm splitting this with Piper. Then I'm attempting to ignore my half.
Oh.
All right, I drink my half.
Okay, let's see if this works, chat.
Get rid of this. And this. I'm pretty sure this has got to be my action, so I'm going to get rid of this. Oh, do I keep it, though? Oh, God. Oh.
We played like this is our 7th game of the day with me and Sam doing this on the last turn. Like, but do I keep but wine in front of you? Yeah.
All right.
We had multiple games of that today.
Outside
Just
noisy.
today.
Inside empty. I'm gonna gain a fortitude. Lose my chi.
Where's Joran when you need him?
Well, if Jordan was in the game, I'd choose to lose alcohol content.
Oh, right. You can do both. It can do both, right?
I'm gonna order this drink for Piper. I'm gonna get an ogre brew.
Woo.
I'm going to attempt to ignore it.
That resolves.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Oh.
Yeah, that resolves.
Whoo! We're not dead.
But then no, that resolves, and I. Oh, damn it. I have to make you drink.
You die either way unless you have a helmet. So,
That's a 3.
That's rough.
Wait, resolve it. Hang on, resolve it.
well, I mean, yeah, it's going to be enough to kill me.
Yeah, but there's more to it.
Yeah.
Oh, please. Sorry. No. I thought that was the draw 3 discount.
Oh, no.
No. Sorry.
Here you go.
Oh boy.
Oh man, I was this close.
So close. All right. Doink, doink, doink. Oh shit. Well, all right. Oh, that was my own fault. Oh, I'm a dumbass. All right. Well, you know what? I'm even gonna play it like this. I hate it when my string breaks, Dimly.
Yeah, I lose to the Parrow. I lose to the Parrow or anything else that happens.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
So that's why I was trying my damnedest to get Piper out, because at least against Zakan I have a chance, but I know she's drawing lethal.
You want to see a really clutch card that I had just
gain 1 fortitude?
Yeah, nice.
Yep.
Great at 20.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, if Dimly hadn't, we all would have lost.
Then we had what? Sorry.
If I were still in the game, I would assume Jen plays the Unfairrow,
Right.
and then I punch Jen back, and we all die.
Oh, that would have
I mean,
Oh,
I don't have
dang!
that
Good
or
thing.
that to-
Oh, lordy!
Piper was just Piper
and I
was
had
just
this.
throat stomping us
Yeah.
all. So, oops.
Woo!
Yep.
You stopped drawing arrows and got to all the rest of the good cards in your normal deck.
Right, you got to
Yes.
your good cards.
Yes, I ran out of arrows and grabbed my I don't think so, and that was pretty good. What a game. What a game.
Piper's got lots of ways to win.
Yeah.
But yes, this was a close one with
TPK is the best way to play RDI.
I was really hoping
exactly.
that Jeff did get the helmet,
Yeah.
because then it would have
Everybody
been
has to have that experience at least once.
yeah.
But
Alright.
yeah, the helmet was my only out, and I even considered discarding the wench. Wench thinks you should stop playing with the drinks to
Ooh.
give it another draw at it.
What a discard. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
You know, I am a frequent discarder of that card when no one at the table can kill me with a drink.
frequent is not the correct word in my experience.
Yeah.
He will at least discard it some, but
Yes.
it's not.
Yeah, I mean,
frequent.
certainly more often than he would discard an I don't think so, for
Correct.
example.
All right.
Although, guys, don't discard your I don't think so
No.
unless you have some kind of real mega genius plan, and even then, like, is it?
Is it really a genius plan?
Really?
I'm trying to think if I've ever. I think I've discarded. I don't think so. Like once or twice. Like when I literally
Running a
am
demo
about
at a
to
con
lose
doesn't
on.
count.
No. Well, okay. There's that. No, but I think there's been a case or two where I will literally die on gold, just
Yeah.
straight up if I don't.
Yeah.
But even that's dicey. I've seen people discard their I don't think so when I'm teaching them the game, and then I just kind of go, okay,
All right.
and I don't say anything because that's rude. And eventually they will like the game and they'll play it enough to know that they shouldn't discard their I don't
Yeah.
think.
Yes.
The best way to learn is making your own mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there it is. We'll see you all again next week, and thanks for joining us. And the usual thanks. Yay.
Yeah.
Have a good week, pet some cats, and see you next time.
All right.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.